Painful is a very nice way of me watching what I feel watching this Blue Jays team. They score 6 runs a few games ago, and we get all excited, but kind of sarcastically excited. But they score 6 runs, and it's entertaining to watch. They follow that up with 1 run on 4 hits yesterday, and 1 run on 4 hits today. Holy crap, this team is a painful watch. They really, really are. And the problem I'm having with watching this team try and hit a baseball is it's putting so much pressure on your pitching staff. We watched Jose Barrios yesterday go 7 innings strong. 7 innings, a 2-run ball. And it wasn't good enough. If you listen to the Blue Jays Center postgame show with Rob and myself and Henry, Rob mentioned a quality start in baseball is 6 innings of 3-run ball. For this team, no it ain't. It's not. 7 innings of 1-run ball, maybe, depends on the pitching on the other side. It's a painful, painful watch. Like Chris Bassett gives up an RBI single to Bobby Witt. And that single up the middle from Salvador Perez, you can see that really got him pissed off. Because he knows the offense is crap. Then Michael Massey hits an RBI ground out. And it's 3-0 Royals in the 6th. And we all know they're cooked after that. Jansen, the only competent hitter. I mean, I guess Varsho, but he's kind of fallen off a cliff recently. Where was he today? He's 0 for 3. What's the OPS now? It's 824. It's still fine, but it's going down. Going into play today, he was 0 for 3 today, so it's going to be worse. Other than Jansen and Justin Turner, who do you feel confident in? Like maybe Davis Schneider, sure. This team is awful. Like Davis Schneider, yeah, I trust Davis Schneider, right? Davis Schneider, Justin Turner, and Danny Jansen. That's it. Danny had a solo shot today, his 3rd home run of the year. The same amount as George Springer and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and 2 more than Bo Bichette. And he's played let me actually do the math here. George Springer has played 29 games and has 128 plate appearances. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has played 31 games, 136 plate appearances. Bo Bichette has played 28 games, 118 plate appearances. Danny Jansen has played 9 games, or I guess 10 games now, and a total of how many at-bats? 4 at-bats today, so what did he have before? 35 at-bats. He's got 3 home runs. It's awful to watch. And I'm not even going to go through the offensive stats. People say, oh, George Springer had a hit today. Yeah, a single on the ground up the middle. Yippee. Vladdy had a hit. A single. He had some good at-bats, though. A single and a walk, so I liked his couple ABs. Again, his average up to 231 and OBP, 336? It's better. Bo Bichette 0 for 4. It's pretty bad. Vogelbach had the only extra base hit. Oh, actually, James Jansen had the home run. So Vogelbach had a double, sure, but it was in the 9th inning when you're down 6-1. Who the hell cares at that point? And that's it. You struck out 10 times. Also, newsflash, you're facing Seth Lugo on the mound, a guy who has 23 strikeouts in 38 innings. He doesn't strike out many dudes. He went 7 innings today, had 8 strikeouts. I don't get it. 10 strikeouts for the Blue Jays today. They walked twice, 4 hits, whatever. Chris Bassett was fine. He had a no-hitter going into the 6th, and then it all kind of fell apart, right? 6 innings, 4 hits allowed, 3 runs, 4 Ks, 1 walk. He was fine. It just, everything fell apart. 6 innings, a 3-run ball. That's not bad. That's a quality start, technically. But not for this Blue Jays team. Trevor Richards, a clean inning work, had a strikeout. Nate Pearson allowed an inning and had 3 hits, but so much soft contact. And then he allowed a 3-run shot. So it's painful. And then Brendan Little had a clean inning, had a strikeout. Who cares? You're down at 6-1. Doesn't matter. This team is painful to watch in so many ways. Their approach, the inability to have any sort of loud contact, watching your 3 hitters, your top 3 hitters in your order have a sub 700 OPS, and in Bo Bichette's case, under 600 OPS. And watching this organization, I'm not going to say John Schneider straight up, the organization be like, no, those 4 are our best hitters. They're going to stay there. Meanwhile, we're watching Danny Jansen hit the baseball out of the ballpark with nobody on base. Nice. Everyone stinks. The offense blows. Jays fans, get this stat. I was listening to a radio broadcast today. Actually, the TV one showed one, and I'll do the radio one after. The TV broadcast showed the Blue Jays runs per game last year in April. And remember, Jays fans, when we were talking about how awful that offense was last season, especially in April, in the early goings of the year, they averaged 4.7 runs a game, okay? This year, 3.5. Almost a run and a half less per game. So with that 3.5 average runs per game, this is what the radio guys said, that is third last in all of baseball. Do you know who is worse? The Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. That means the Miami Marlins have a better offense, more runs per game than you. That means that the Colorado Rockies have a better offense than the Toronto Blue Jays. This team is pitiful. Now they got a day off tomorrow, which I think it's more for Blue Jay fans than it is for the players, but yeah. And then they go to Washington to take on the Nationals, and for the love of God, Yusei Kikuchi hits the ball in game one, and we're going up against Patrick Corbin. And if Jays fans know, baseball fans know Patrick Corbin very well, he is downright awful. Downright awful. He has had an ERA in north of 5 the past 4 years. In fact, 2 of those years, the ERA has been north 6. This season, he has an ERA of 6.82 in 31 innings of work. A whip of 1.86. It is bad. Please, for the love of God, show some offense and win a ball game. Game 2. Who the hell's pitching game 2? I'm guessing it's Gausman for the Blue Jays. Let me try and pull it up on a different page here, but I believe it's going to be Gauss for the Toronto Blue Jays. It doesn't even really matter. At this point, let me try and find it here for you guys. All right, schedule. We got Washington game 2. Looks like it's going to be Gausman. It's TBD right now for the Nationals. And then Sunday is TBD for both teams because Alek Manoah possibly, he's lined up to get that start on Sunday, or the Blue Jays go for a weird bullpen day with a bunch of crappy pitchers. And Alek Manoah just threw 6 innings and had 12 strikeouts in his last AAA outing. I believe that's what's going to happen, but we will see. All right? And Jays fans, regardless, it's not really going to change your offense, though. It's just not. Now, Matt Chapman had an ungodly April last season, then was unwatchable the rest of the year. So sure, things can change, but the calendar's already changed. It's May 1st now, and they still stink. So we will see what happens. You need a series win against the Nationals. They technically have a better record than you, but they are downright awful. Find a way, win 2 ball games, and win a series. All right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game, because who the hell did? Hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from the game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys Leafs edition tomorrow night. Game 6. Leafs, Bruins at Scotiabank Arena. 8 o'clock puck drop there. And as for the Toronto Blue Jays, hell, they'll be at the field at least on Friday night. 6:45 first pitch in Washington, D.C. Yusei Kikuchi, Patrick Corbin is a pitching matchup. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not these last 2 games at all. We'll talk to you guys then.